And then I'll give you some fruit or cheese or chocolate to kind of go with it. Just so you know, the categories are sweet and fruity, light-bodied, meaty-bodied, and rich and sour. So first up we have our sweet and fruity category, and this is one of what we call our transitional beverages. It's Bud Extra. It's Budweiser with a little bit extra. Now, the extra things in there are caffeine, ginseng, guarana. It's going to give you a nice energy kick. It's going to vitalize you a little bit. But the reason we call it a transitional beverage instead of an energy drink is because it is 6.6% alcohol by volume. You probably don't want to chug this on the way to work, on the way to school, something like that. Your boss might not appreciate this. Now, this also has a little bit of raspberry flavoring in it to give it a little bit of a sweeter ending, a nice light body. It goes great with like a summer salad with some goat cheese, candied walnut, Granny Smith apples, and balsamic vinaigrette. After that, one of our other transitional beverages is Tilt. This is our orange flavored Tilt. It's 6.6% alcohol by volume as well. And again, it's got that caffeine, ginseng, and guarana in it. So it's going to be a little bit more reminiscent of an energy drink, more like a Monster or a 180, something like that. After those, we have one of our malt beverages. It's our Bacardi Mojito, or Bacardi Silver Mojito, pardon me. The reason we call this a malt beverage instead of a beer is because it's missing hops. Hops are that spiciness or that bitterness in the beer. And this is so sweet, it really doesn't have those, it doesn't need those. It just doesn't go well in it. We do leave this unfiltered, which is going to give it that cloudy look. And a lot of people want to know if we own Bacardi or they own us. It's actually just a licensing agreement. We're allowed to keep their name and their bat logo, and in turn we brew them a malt beverage. Now this is very much like a traditional Cuban mojito, except it's not rum, it is a malt beverage. It's 5% alcohol by volume, and you're going to get a lot of lime coming through, and you're going to get a lot of mint really coming through on that. This is ready to go. You can crack it open and have it out by the pool, at a barbecue, but it also makes a really great base drink. If you want to add a little bit of rum, maybe some fruit juice, maybe some Sprite, whatever you want to do, kind of tailor it to your own taste. After that, we have our Michelob Ultra Fruit Infusions. Now, just like Michelob Ultra, it's known for being low calories, just as this is. It's only about 98 calories. And this is our pomegranate raspberry flavor. We do have two other flavors, lime cactus and Tuscan orange grapefruit. This is my favorite. I like this one the best. It's not overly sweet. It's not too candied, and you still get a little hint of, hint of beer towards the end. Then we have our Bud Light Lime, our brand new product. It's been out since Cinco de Mayo. It was a national rollout. It is Bud Light with all natural lime flavors. Now the reason I say all natural lime flavors instead of lime juice is because lime juice is very watery. It's got pulp in it. Probably not the best thing you want to actually put in your beer. So what we've done is taken, if you ever take the rind and twist it, you get that little puff of zest. That's what's in here. It's got more flavor, it's got more aroma, and it's really going to complement the beer a little bit better. Definitely a great thing to have out by the pool or on a hot day. I was definitely having one out by the pool yesterday. And then last but not least in this category, I've got Wild Blue. Wild Blue is part of our craft brew collection. If you look at the label, it doesn't really look like an Anheuser-Busch product, and it actually does say Blue Dog Brewing Company on the bottom. The reason why a lot of people are like, oh, you're trying to separate it from your company, that's not what it is. We just don't want people thinking that it's blueberry Bud Light, because it's not. It is brewed, with blueberry syrup, so you're going to get a nice blueberry color, you're going to get a really intense blueberry flavor, and this is 8% alcohol by volume. Please be careful, it does go down a little too easy. You don't want to be drinking these all night, but if you're going to have like a brunch, a late Sunday brunch with some pancakes, something like that, awesome thing to have instead of a mimosa or a Bloody Mary. Or if you're doing chocolate fondue, this goes great with chocolate fondue because it's almost like a chocolate-covered blueberry. Also, this is a lager. A lot of other blueberry beers out there are ale, so this is going to be a little bit more refreshing, and you're going to get a little bit more fruit kind of coming through. So, ladies' choice first, of course. What can I get for you?
I'm going to try the Wild Blue.
The Wild Blue. And Freeman?
Is that cactus one?
No, it's pomegranate raspberry.